So in this video, I am going to show you how to wire a rose. You might want to do this for a buttonhole. It just makes them hug-proof throughout the day. So what we're going to do is we'll get the rose, we'll chop off most of the stem, and we're just going to very carefully stick this stick wire through the bottom of the stem and push it in really gently, nice and straight, and then you sort of feel it give. So what we do here is put the wire in horizontally across the bottom of the stem of the rose, which gives you 3 little wires poking out, and when you put them all together, it just makes for a much more solid set of mechanics, which means that the rose will not pop off the top. Now it's time to put in some little tiny, I call them staples. So what you do is you get a really thin, fine wire, and then make these teeny tiny little staples. And we're just going to use these to pop around the very base of the rose. And all this does is it stops it from opening out further, so it keeps your rose together over your wedding, which is really good if it's a hot day. And again, it just makes the rose a bit more hug-proof. So we'll get maybe 4 of these, put them in nice and low to the base, around the outside of the rose. One at the other side. Again, I don't think this needs to be too exacting. If your rose unfurls a petal, it's not going to ruin your day. So now it is time for the tape. I tend to keep this stem tape in my bra or in my pocket so it stays nice and warm. If it's cold, it gets very snappy. It's a tricksy little thing, but you kind of stretch it around the end of the stem and keep stretching it as you go, and it sticks to itself. It doesn't actually have an adhesive on it. As you can see there, I can move the head of the rose like a periscope. That just means it's easy to manipulate as you make your buttonholes. So from here, we'll just turn this into a buttonhole. I've got a bit of a leather leaf fern there that I've popped on the back. A little bit of gypsophilia. And we're just going to get that tape and secure the leather leaf and the gypsophilia to the wire of the rose. Beautiful. There we go. So the wire's longer than we need. So snip that off. And there we have a gorgeous buttonhole.